Brendan Schaub has done a lot of shitty things throughout the years, but one thing that always stood out to me is when he gave one of his employees a debilitating injury, so I just had to make a video on it to highlight the shit show over at Thick Boy Studios. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how Brenda gadooshed Chin's neck. You'll see Baba in typical narcissist fashion take absolutely no responsibility, and instead, he just goes.
How'd you do?
He threw me like a rag doll.
Yeah, because he's big.
All of them versus
Dude,
different weight
terrible.
class.
No, it's also technique. But so there's a black belt.
But Chin, people think I messed up your neck.
No.
The neck thing came like weeks after.
Chin's face. He thinks you messed up his neck too.
We talked about this
It
many
came
times
from
before.
the two guys.
We talked about this many times
Came from
before.
the two guys.
No, so I beat them. I won that war against the little.
Not really.
Yeah, I did.
That was gonna happen.
It just broke a line.
You can keep going.
Chin won.
Chin won. That was
I won that war against the little.
Not really.
Yeah, I did.
No, remember they
Short
picked you up
Kings-
and carried you out.
They couldn't get me out. Remember we broke the light here.
Oh no, they picked up Chappelle.
Yeah, Chappelle. I was able to survive. I won that.
Came
times
from the
before.
two guys.
No, so I beat them. I won that war.
Look at that smug face Brenda makes, like he didn't just give Chin chronic neck and back pain for the rest of his life. He's quote unquote a black belt messing around with someone who doesn't train, and his first move is to neck crank him. What a fucking redact. And then you have Brian the Cuck Callan over there defending Baba with all of his might, like he's Brendan's great protector. It's ridiculous. I'm guessing he's doing it because if Brenda gets gadooshed up to the point of throwing in the towel in on Thick Boy, then old Rinks will have nothing going on for him. So they're gonna keep trying to gaslight Chin into thinking his neck was injured by someone else. Anyways, what else you got, Chin?
You got the MRI results, but I see you over there with whiskey and popping pills.
Yeah.
You got a little cold? You got a little cold?
Yeah. Is
You
that
got a
good
little
or
head cold?
bad?
No, so they did tell me that for a fact. I do have a pinched nerve.
Yeah.
And he said he's been doing this for like over 35 years. So he's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, you're probably gonna need surgery. So I gotta
Get a
figure
second
out.
opinion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't listen to the surgeon that's been doing this for 35 years. Listen to Baba. Oh, get a second opinion, aka I don't want to pay for surgery for that injury I caused you.
So there's like a C7, C6, and there's a nerve in between it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's I guess on my neck on this side, it's like deteriorating more.
Oh wow.
This happens to it's just naturally, it just happens to some people.
So it wasn't anything specific.
So it's
You
not
No,
a
no.
bulging disc.
Herniated.
You do have a herniated disc.
Yeah. So it's
Happened
hitting
right
the
there.
nerve.
Yep.
It
The
happened
Short
right
Kings did
fucking
it to
there.
you.
The Short Kings did it to you. Oh yeah, not the Mongoloid with the redact strength cranking on your neck.
One of my best friends is going through the same thing. He's my same age. He works on computers a lot too, so that's
So it's always bending down.
something
Nope.
with your posture.
Yeah, that's true. But you started getting hurt
It might,
right after
yeah,
that.
but it might have
no.
been like ready to go, and then
right.
it just might be a combination.
I think if it's hurting, that means it's already been deteriorating for a
Agreed, yeah, I think
while.
it was
It's
for a
not
while.
going to be like
But
it's
they
gonna
And that
be
made it
smashed. So I'm going to probably just go. I'm going to ask him for an injection first, and then try to just work out, get better.
I would avoid that surgery.
Yeah, and the worst case, I'll get the surgery.
Why would
Chin, stop being such a cuck. Your boss broke your neck at work. All you needed was a lawyer and you could have cashed out with a nice little sum. Chin's denial is literally gonna put him in a wheelchair one day. He so obviously knows that Brenda did it with the neck crank, but is seriously too much of a pussy to say anything. And because he has life savings tied into Tiger Thick as an investor. But who knows, maybe working out will fix it.
What's
That's
this
true.
doctor's name?
I don't know.
Was he a
The
white
support
guy?
here, Nazari. What kind of name is that?
probably
That's my neurologist.
That's Persian.
He's been doing this forever.
Did he give you anything? Any painkillers?
Zero,
You gonna
nothing.
You have no painkillers?
Zero painkillers.
That's a shame.
That's why I'm taking
Should've asked for
Tylenol.
some, dude.
Baba has such a weird obsession with race. Like, why does it matter if the doctor was a white guy? And then he's like getting excited at the idea of stealing Chin's pain meds. Like, he seems so disappointed that he wasn't prescribed any.
Look at you. Chin, you don't need this, dude.
I do need it.
He says he does need it.
I love that you're doing
Does
that.
it help, Chin?
I think it's actually helping a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it raises your neck up?
It actually pushes your head up. So yeah, it's called traction.
Now, Chin, what doctor recommended this severe neck brace for
Not
your
the
back?
doctors. It's people that say that you should try this before surgery. So I'm
The
doing
doctor
that.
didn't.
Oh, so the internet told you to do this.
Yeah, and I
hell
trust
yeah.
the internet way more than the doctors. Doctors want me to do surgery so bad.
I think this is by far the worst clip. A room full of scumbags laughing at a guy who's halfway paralyzed and his life will probably never be the same. You know, somewhere in Southern California, a personal injury lawyer is rubbing his hands like Mr. Burns. But who am I kidding? Chin's just being a cuck and coming up with excuses. Considering how neck and back surgery is usually seen as a last resort by doctors because of how dangerous it is, you probably need it, Chin. Surgeons only tell you that immediate surgery is recommended when there's an impending risk of paralysis. But at least we can be glad that Baba has worked on himself and takes complete ownership like he explains in this next clip.
details.
I'm so glad I've worked on myself and I'm not lashing out physically anymore.
Hey,
I've taken steps of complete ownership.
He's got that hand over the heart while humble bragging about being such a great guy. Bro, Mexican is driving a Lambo over there and Chin can't even get basic healthcare. What are we doing here, B?
And that neck, and how's the neck?
It's feeling pretty good because I got the epidural shot. And freaking Mark's boy, Griffin, that you guys know, he's been like doing chiropractic work for free for me. He's like stretching my neck
And it's
out.
helping.
Giving you exercise?
I feel like it's helping, yeah.
Yeah, you look better.
Thanks, man.
That's cool.
Yeah. But I'm going to reach out to the
I
car.
need to find Korean barbecue in Portland because I'm there tomorrow. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No.
Brenda asks him how he's doing just so that he can segue into his sold-out comedy show in Portland that the DA will shut down. Man, beast of an employer. But seriously, aside from the obvious absurdity of Schwab setting up a standing guillotine on the show's producer and then cranking that thing, I will say he does possess the redact strength, which I guess comes with the territory when you've got that extra chromosome. And you can tell that none of these redacts actually care about Chin. They're asking just to gaslight him into believing it was everyone and everything aside from Bappa. The guy's chances of ever performing any physical activity more rigorous than sitting in a chair seems highly unlikely, and these mutants are howling about it like he's wearing a goofy looking outfit. Chin, for the love of God, use whatever spine Schwab hasn't broken and stand your ground. Anyways, if you like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel.